Hello everyone, I am Andy Pirate, and this is day 8 of the Gladiator Championship Arena Challenge. This was a weird one. It took me 3 games to do, but let's have a quick look at the hangar. We've got Blaze Blitz, Nucleon Ao Jun, Atomizer Leech, Cryo Rocketeer, and Corona Nemesis. So let's get to the gameplay. So I start off with the Ao Jun. I'm hoping to use its damage potential to and its ability to pick off some kills. Luckily, I was able to spawn in first because I was really decisive about that pick after my previous 2 losses. I'm looking to do some damage, taking advantage of my cover. The Blitz is having a hard time hitting, but the Leech also has his ability up, so you get the Blitz, but the kill gets stolen by the other guy. Not that I wasn't trying to steal it, effectively. And I managed to trigger this guy's last stand. Try to work him down, but these guys coming in from the side managed to pick off that kill. Strangely, they're not shooting each other, enemy 4 and 5. I don't think I noticed it at this point during the game, but I try to pick up some damage using the cover, but the way they're fanning out, the fact that I'm actually getting flanked by a third Ao Jun, I'm basically pissed. So I come back in the tier. Hopefully I can use some lockdown to lockdown and freezing to make sure I don't get completely surrounded again. So I come up on this Nemesis here. I'm going to try to lock him down because the lockdown will last longer than his ability. That'll give me a chance to shoot him once his ability ends. Fortunately, I get hung up on this cover, which means I don't get to come out of cover quite as much as I wanted to. Yet I still managed to get about half of his health. He's going to heal up though, but I can too. Kind of get thrown off by this little rise here, which I think is kind of silly. This robot should be able to walk up and down that without falling. Anyways, I tease out his ability again and managed to get out of cover without locking him down. He came further out, but this time I'll be able to lock him down second time. But somehow he has the healing module up again already. I don't know what the cooldown is on that. But he's already used his ammo, so he doesn't do too much damage to me, and I'm able to secure the kill. See that enemy 1 is weak, but then, sorry, in first place, enemy 5. But this Jun comes, I get caught on the train again, which, let's see, that was enemy 3. So I'm a bit frustrated. I'm just going to see what I can do with the Blitz here. I'm saving the Leech for a little bit later, where hopefully I can pick off some people. Other people are running weaker bots. Now, normally right now these blazes are really hard to aim, but this guy is right on the edge of cover, so it actually gives me a pretty straightforward aim. He wasn't moving. It's easy to aim at him, so I was actually able to secure a kill. I'm pretty happy about that, getting a kill with this Blitz. Not that this setup doesn't make sense, just that blazes I think are kind of the most hindered by the splash problems. And here I am, genuinely being really hindered. I cannot score that hit. So I turn around and try to get the safety. At this point, I'm in second, and I see the person on third activating my last stand, and I'm like, I don't want to die to the enemy in third. So I let the person in first kill me effectively. I wonder why he hesitated though. Actually, I have a better theory for that now. Better understanding why that happened the way it did. So now I'm coming with the Leech. Now I'm hoping to really kind of pick up some kills and turn this around. I can see that this enemy 5 is weak. But he's also moving away from me. I want to see Then I see someone coming behind me. Luckily, I'm able to get cover to wait out the suppression. And, like, this guy might have done some serious damage to me if he had splashed, but he cannot hit me. I didn't say he. This person cannot hit me very well at all. And I end up not getting the kill stolen. That was a close one. Enemy 3 tried to steal that one from me. So then I go after enemy 3. Okay, so I'm shooting enemy 3 despite his ability being up. Maybe if I didn't let my weapons get quite so hot, if I pulsed a little bit better there, maybe I would have finished him off right at the end there. But anyways, he does a really good job of peeking out of cover here. I can't actually get good hits on him, but then I activate my ability and the leeching kills him. And I still have my last hit.
Triple kill.
He comes back at me with the Nemesis. I'm able to use Shield Breaker to take a chunk of his health, but he still has the advantage on total health and also has healing, where I don't. Waiting for my ability to come back up. There he goes, healing. And I actually kind of got here. He manages... Obviously, he used Nemesis. His ability is back. I try to get out of the way, but I don't go far enough. And he all but activates my last stand. And because of the nature of Leech's ability, that's basically the same as having my last stand activated. So I just let my last stand go and figure, hey, if I can get close enough. He healed again. I'm actually glad he used that healing when I wasn't actively shooting him, because it actually does more in those situations. He takes out one of my weapons and manages to kill me with my ability up? No, he manages to kill me just as my ability ends. If I wasn't down a weapon, I might have been able to finish him off on time. But yeah, no, with the lock, I wasn't expecting the lockdown for some reason. I just don't expect 2 Coronas to do that much, but I feel like Pixonic has done something with this particular setup with the Coronas to make it pack a little bit more punch. I have a little bit of a hiccup here. I worry the game's going to crash, but it doesn't, so we're okay. And this is when I realize, why are these 2 tiers not even paying any attention to each other? These guys are teaming. And I'm like, well, at least we can give them 2 for 2. Enemy 3 and I are going to see what we can do to make these guys pay for their transgressions. I try to get some damage in with my ability, get to cover. Probably going to heal up right here, yeah. Trying to get that last stand triggered. I think I do trigger that guy's last stand. These guys are tiers, they do have healing as well. So I peek out on this guy, use my ability, that's when enemy 5 ends up dropping down. Managed to trigger his last stand. He goes back up the ramp, at which point I believe enemy 3 manages to get him. Yeah, enemy 3 did... Oh, no. Enemy 4 finished him off. Dang it, and there's the teaming at work. And then I managed to pick off the kill on enemy 4, and then he's by himself. So that's a shame for enemy 3 there, who was helping me out. He managed to get no kills out of that situation. Even though, ostensibly, the 2 of us outplayed those 2 teamers. I actually genuinely feel bad for enemy 3 at this point. And for some reason there seems to be a bug with the Corona. I don't know if it's hitting my frame or going through his because of the range, but I managed to miss some shots and that kill gets stolen. I almost wonder if I should have let enemy 3 kill me there, but I don't know enough about the numbers to know whether that would have worked. Now I'm still around it, and I'm getting killed. And that's all the bots I have. And there's not really enough time left for much happening. Actually, what happens here is enemy 5 lets enemy 4 basically kill him. So that enemy 4 can secure second place. Away from him. Well, actually, he has more damage, so he goes all the way to first. Enemy 3 tries to make the best of this situation, but there just isn't enough time left. I end up in third, and we can see now that these guys are definitely teaming. Because we'll see. Click through here a little bit faster. There they are. Same clan, same number of kills. Clearly working together in the game. So let's go back to the beginning. Here, there it is. So let's talk a little bit more about the Hangar. So the Blitz clearly has a hard time hitting things with the blazes. This is a problem. I think it would be really powerful, potentially, if it didn't have that problem. Overdrive would help in that situation. Also, we noticed that the Blitz and the Leech have 2 last stand modules, but they're not very high level because the quantity of last stand is about normal as you'd expect from a single module. We got Overdrive here to deal damage, but the Blitz needs to actually hit things in order to deal damage. The Ao Jun also has Overdrive. It has healing. I think this is a really powerful build between the Overdrive and the healing. Anti-control is only really useful against the Blitz, and the Blitz can't really hit you, so you're kind of down a module, but oh no, actually, anti-control also works against the tier, right? Of course. So that is helpful if the tier tries to lock you down right before you take off. But the Ao Jun is definitely strong. Leech has a shield breaker against Nemesis and potentially against Blitz, so it shouldn't really be necessary there. Also has last stand and some damage. But with that weapon and that bot, it's one of the more powerful bots in this hangar. Despite Splash not working, the tier actually does okay. Maybe it has to do with the wide spread that you get on the weapons, but you're able to do some good burst damage. Also, there's no tanks. There's no really tanky bots in this hangar. So the fact that you're doing burst damage with the... also, the shield works against everything except the Flame Breath and the Blitz and the other tiers. I mean, that's a reasonably long list, but there's a lot of weapons here that... The point is that the Nucleons and the Atomizers can be blocked by the shield. Then you got your healing built in and a lockdown, a nice general thing. So the tier has a fair amount of things going for it. It's still not the best because it has a really hard time going toe-to-toe with the beast mode bots unless you can really use your cover well. And the Nemesis seems weak, but... Again, if your enemy doesn't know the timing of the Nemesis and isn't willing to take a little bit of damage, and especially with the healing, this is kind of the tankiest bot in the hangar just in terms of pure hit points, I think. The tier might beat it. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. And those Coronas, they lock down and deal a little bit more damage than you would expect, given the Corona nerf. So there might be some tuning going on there. I'm not really sure. But those are my thoughts. So... thank you, everyone, for watching. Hey, if you approve of teamers getting punished, you like the video. And if you want to see more, I'm going to come back with another video tomorrow and the day after. You can hit subscribe. Maybe comment down below. What should I do after this event is over? What kind of videos do you want to see? Thank you, everyone, for watching. I am Anti-Pirate, signing off. You have a good day, good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is. I will hopefully see you again tomorrow.